All right. Oh boy. This one, RRA, is a shy person, playful but very secretive type of person, right? Childlike, not immature, childlike, playful, doesn't take life too seriously, but private. All right. Tell me about this part, divine feminine. Libra or Taurus? Wake up. Yeah, truth. I feel like this is just you. This is spitting straight facts, divine feminine. This is like, I'll kill you with truth. Okay? This is somebody that's very confident in the way that they speak. This would be a motivational speaker, someone that, I don't know, a singer, rapper. This is somebody that's not afraid to say how they feel. All right? A lot with your words. There's a lot here with your words, huh? Somebody could say that you're a liar. People are lying on you because you're, whatever they said about you, because it's saying that you're a shy person, but I don't feel like you're shy, okay? Playful and secretive, maybe, all right? Maybe you are playful and secretive, right? But you got a lot of people lying on you, bitch, okay? A lot of people lying on you, divine feminine. Tell me why. Why is this? To your divine masculine? They could even be lying to your father about you as well, is what I see. But there's somebody saying that they're your husband too. Purple. Definitely, yeah, prostitute. Somebody could have told your dad that you're a prostitute and shit like that. But you're just, well, it's going to take, I don't know, do you not speak to your dad? I mean, for somebody here, you don't speak to your dad, or you haven't seen your father. Yeah, you're a queen though. Queen of the prostitutes, right? Christ. I do see somebody that's lying and saying that they're your husband too. And someone's saying, oh, they cheated, or, I found out they were hooking and shit like that. Yeah, truth. This is just truth, facts. You are one of the most honest people. I feel like the most upfront, in your face, what do you want to know type of bitches on the planet. This is the essence of like a true divine feminine, right? Just truth, facts. I am who I am. No regrets, no apologies. All right. Yeah. And what's this? This is the Lovers, but they could have cloned you as well. You could be a tarot reader. They could think that your clone is a tarot reader too, because this is my clone card. These are people though that missed out on an opportunity by walking away from you, man. These are, I guess, I don't have the regret card here, but if I feel a lot of regret. Gabrielle, are you a Gabriel? For all the dudes and the ducks, okay, all the dudes, whack whack, that are wearing wigs, that are onto some bullshit, dead. All right, Jupiter, I'm hearing Jupiter. All right, so. Tell me, you evolved. They don't want people to know that you changed. All right, jealous cousin. I can tell. Jealous cousin, jealous possible sibling, jealous friends, or it's the cousin of somebody else that's jealous. But I feel like you definitely have a jealous cousin here somewhere, boy. Tell me it's a dude, divine feminine. Tell me about this Virgo. Why is this here? You're just wise as well. Yeah, and you pass wisdom onto the whole world. This is a master speaker, ascended master. People learn from you, I'm so proud of you. You guys, I think that the universe is very proud of the divine feminines, all right, who will I will stay to myself, right? I know that there are people from all over the world coming towards me. These would be guys who, there could be men from all over the world that are coming towards you, divine feminine. And there are some guys that are lying and saying that they're your husband. Others are saying that you're a prostitute. They're saying you're an addict and shit like that. And I think that eventually this is going to be like known all over the world. And nobody is going to fall for this shit. Like, eventually it's going to get to the point where nobody is going to fall for this shit. Somebody even lied and said that you have a social media platform saying some shit. If those people that are making up social media platforms on women, or just anybody, even anybody saying that they're saying shit or posting shit that's not them, dead. Okay? Dead. I mean, all over the world. I want to say this. I want to make this clear. Anybody who's trying to ruin someone's reputation because you ruined yours, dead. Okay? Wait for it. Somebody wants something meaningful, or somebody could, I mean, you want something meaningful, right? I mean, damn, it's for some of you, maybe you are a prostitute and now you want something meaningful. You know, for others of you, you never prostituted before, and you'll stay to yourself, right, in your own little bubble, if it means having something meaningful. Whether it's a friendship, it has to be something meaningful. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship, it could be a meaningful one night stand, bitch. But it's gotta be a connection. It's not gonna be let me drink or get high and then regret the shit the next day. I don't feel that. All right, I'm talking to divine feminines who, they know their worth, and it sounds easy, right? Like, yeah, I know my worth. You would be real surprised how many females just don't, and it shows on how they carry themselves. It shows in how they dress. It shows in whether they have like a daily routine, like a beauty routine, their health. You can tell a lot by the way a woman eats, if she takes care of herself or if she's an addict or not, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's some people that are going to wind up finding out. And there could be some guys that are going to be real brokenhearted because they turn their back on you and shit, and then they're going to watch, I don't know, somebody else. This could even be like guys that just want to be friends with you. It's going to bother some of these guys that turn their back. Disturbing. It is. It feels disturbing. And so they just want to interrupt anything for you, divine feminine. You got some dudes. I mean, I'm telling you, these are some dudes, man, who want to try and interrupt anything for this woman. Anything. A job, an opportunity. I mean, this could be an opportunity at a job. It could be a book deal or something like that. They just want to interrupt. Prank masters, right? Game players. Killed my pet by accident. Did somebody's dog die, or... This feels like sacrificing too, though, but... Logical. This type of woman doesn't want anybody that's not going to think logically about a situation, right? I mean, let's talk about it. What would be the logic be? This person has proven themselves, right? And then somebody comes along and says something, and it's like, yeah, I'm not even going to argue or debate it. I'm just going to believe you over what I've already seen from this one, or felt, or even experienced. For some of you, like, you've experienced something with somebody, like face to face, or you helped them out of a tough situation, like in their lives, and they still believed something else. As much as we know about social media and how you can't believe anything that you see or hear, there are people still doing that. Slept at the office. Why is this coming out? Somebody could have said that you were having an affair with them, or they had an affair with you. Why is this slept at the office here? Pride. Oh, look at this. Pride is destroying a lot of men's chances with you, divine feminine. Pride and ego. What is this? You're independent, though. Somebody could even say that you work for them and you're actually like you make your own money. Like, what is this? They could have said, yeah, that's my secretary, or, you know what I mean? Or these are men also that are claiming to be single, but they're really in a relationship, or they're married. So let me get this straight. You're married, and then to somebody else, but you're lying to guys. So you're already in a relationship or married. You just want to ruin something for somebody else? Maybe because your wife is a prostitute? Maybe you don't know that your wife is a prostitute, sir. Why is she buying all this shit? It don't feel like you bringing in any money, G. If there's something going on like that here, these guys. Oh, man. When did the roles reverse like this? If there's somebody who's got a wife and kids, this motherfucker could have 6 to 8 kids, goddammit, okay? and he's claiming to be a husband of another woman. Somebody's wife is going to be pissed when they find this out. Like, you're saying that you're married to this one, and you can't even take care of the kids you got with me? Yeah, she may want to divorce him because of this shit. I also see that there's somebody in particular that thinks you are beautiful, divine feminine, and they want to marry you, or they just want to partner up. They want some kind of life with you. These are guys that are claiming this. I feel like there are men who are saying off the rip, I want to marry this person. You know, I don't think they even need to spend time with you. There's something about you with your essence where I've seen enough, I heard enough, I felt enough. Oh, they said I felt enough. Somebody's claiming to be a relative of yours as well, and they're lying about that. Maybe you literally can even, right? Can what? Are there guys that are apprehensive on reaching out to you? A lawsuit? You may have a lawsuit against someone, someplace. The radio. Are you going to be on the radio? Somebody could even say, or could have put your voice on something and said that you were on the radio saying some shit. Anyway, this is my thing. When you're a bad bitch or a bad motherfucker, if you're a dude, you just know that the truth will always come out. And when you truly don't give a shit what people think or what they hear, you'll be encouraged to clear your name from time to time. But then there comes a point where you just have to let shit happen naturally. And then whoever believed this stuff and walked away or said, "Oh, forget it," because they must be a prostitute, because I mean. I want to remind people of the technology that we have now and how detrimental this shit is, and how if they're doing this shit to one person, they're doing it to you as well. Okay? So it's going to be where a bunch of men are going to wind up crying. There could already be some dudes that are really emotional that don't really get emotional because they believe shit. It feels like it's on loop, like it happens over and like on loop. This is why, because their pride won't have them reach out to you immediately, right? Yeah, resistance. They just put, like, you're the one causing resistance. You're the one resisting. Somebody else is just open. This is someone who's forward with their words. So then what happens? Your pride keeps you from what? Taking a first step. Maybe you guys are so used to a woman doing it, and this one will not do it. Somebody was almost there, they said. You were almost there. And then what? You believe something again. I feel like somebody knows, or they think they're not good enough. So they're using that as an excuse. That's what I think it is. I think somebody's like, what if she doesn't like me? What if she doesn't think I'm attractive? What if I'm not who I built myself up to be my whole life? Because these other chicks that are like below par, they ride my dick, So they made me feel like I was something, and maybe I'm not that person. Maybe you are, though. That's the other thing, right? But this is what I'm picking up now. And what happens if, like, I can feel that this chick or this woman, who I'm not used to being around, doesn't really like me? Will I be able to handle rejection? It's overthinking. And so it feels like somebody would rather say, well, I mean, they showed me this and told me this. It has nothing to do with that. You knew this was coming. I feel like you knew that somebody was going to try and lie and show you something, but it's easier for you to say, well, how do I know? I mean, look how clear this is. Or look how, I didn't know that they were using it. Yes, you do know. Be honest. You're insecure when it comes to this type of woman. Someone told you, like, be careful. Stay to yourself. There's people in your circle who want this person. There could have been a friend of yours, or it could even be this female was the only friend that you ever had, saying like, yo, like, tighten your circle up, man, because they all secretly want this person, or they want to see you fail. Just because you have friends that are married don't mean that they're going to try and get this one. They will divorce their wives for someone like this. And somebody could even be thinking of that. Like, it could be someone's own friend that showed it, and you didn't even see that, You're handing this person over to your friend. It depends on what kind of friend you have, though. Because I think there's a lot of boldness that comes with this, too. This one's not like all the others here. One of these kids is doing her own thing. One of these women is not like the other. Divine Feminine. Yeah, this is destiny. This is karma, though, because then what happens, right? Nothing. Karma. Because you're afraid of rejection. Pride. That's why they keep saying that pride is destroying a lot of men. You got dumped. So you never dumped anybody before. That's what it is about to be what? And I feel like you're afraid of getting turned down, or she won't call you back again, or I feel like you have been the type of person that always broke girls' hearts. You were always the one that broke up with them, and you don't even know how to approach this situation at all. Is about to be what in the community? Your community. What? A lot of betrayal in your community because of this, Divine Feminine. There's going to be a lot, because you could have said something with the Queen of Swords. You could have said something, and it's triggering something. Stalk. There's going to, Alyssa, there's going to be a lot of men possibly stalking you now. Or there already are. Alyssa, be careful, that's a woman. Even one that's over 18. There's going to be a lot of loss, disappointment, and betrayal. There's going to, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people in your community that are going to feel betrayed because something came out, or it's about to come out, about something that was created by somebody who was lying on you because they didn't want anybody to be with you. You must be a bad bitch. Like for people, because I feel like there's like one person, it could be a father of yours. Yo, for somebody, it's a father that did this shit. Home. Go home, Alyssa. Somebody's saying go home. There's nothing that you could possibly, like, you're needed for. Yeah, someone was going to try and do something. I'll tell you what. I'll call some shit out, bitch. All right? God, this is just impulsive. This isn't even impulsive, like, action. This is... Oh, you said that? Okay. Well, damn. I mean, I guess that's what it is then, right? Not having the ability to question anything or debate anything. You guys would be horrible lawyers, okay? Some of you are, and I just can't believe it. That's what you do for a living. You debate shit. You question shit. Some of you are investigators or actual detectives, and you're supposed to question shit, and you don't. I don't understand what's happening. It feels like insecurity and pride is what it is. I honestly don't feel like people believe the shit that's made up anymore, but it's a real good way to make it seem like that was the reason. This is also people that have a lot to say about somebody. You need to take action. This is action and offering something. This is why you're not doing that first. I feel like if a lot of you took the first step, whatever this is, wherever this woman is, whether it's a phone call, a text, going into her work for somebody, you know where this woman works, and you go in there and see her where she works, because this is for a lot of people. You know where, like, she could go get coffee or Starbucks, like it, and you see her and you just pass by and you don't say anything, and then you'll see somebody else talking to this woman, and then you get angry, and it's like you had the opportunity, like you just walked right past her. It's entitlement as well. Yeah, I mean, like, just for some of you guys, you need to work on yourselves first. Like, that's why it's not the resistance there is that you're two totally different people. This one is healed, and when you get to this point, for this to come out first, there's a lot of work that went into getting to that point. So basically, it's a resistance being caused by ancestors. If there's any kind of confusion, anybody wishing bad on this Divine Feminine, you're an enemy and dead. They want me to call this shit out. Dead. If anybody's wishing bad, okay? I also see that they're wishing that you would be an enemy of hers instead. And it's happening. It looks like it's happening with somebody. Like you're creating an enemy. It's sad. And it's because of this resistance. For somebody, I don't feel like it's actually you. I think ancestors are making confusion so that you can't make the first step. Because for somebody, you're sick with something and they don't want you anywhere near this woman. For others of you, you're mentally sick. Like you're not right in the head yet because you've been betrayed and drugs and everything like that. So it's being blocked. For others of you, you have this stalker, psychotic vibe. And you don't feel like that when you're talking about this woman. But if you met this woman and let's say she didn't like you liked her, I feel like you would kill her. That's also being blocked. Okay. This feels like really bad abandonment issues where it would be dangerous if this woman even didn't respond to a text message that somebody would take it personal. I'm not. Mandy, get out. What are you doing up there? You're supposed to be working. Get out. The only reason you come up there, bitch, is to put shit in people's drinks. You're going to die. You're going to wind up dying because of this. Anyway, you have to find some kind of like I don't know, like you have to even yourself out. I'm tired of using the word balance. You need to be more level. Because there's something that happened in your past where it's like you've impulsively gotten into relationships. You've jumped into bed with people that were no good for you. This person did too. And I don't feel like they're like that. It's not like this person doesn't need somebody. They want to have somebody in their life, but it doesn't feel like it's needed. Somebody's their own best friend. That's important. Signing off. Is this you, Divine Feminine? Like, all right, signing off like we tried or I tried or whatever. Did you say something? Ancient spells breaking. So there's heavy manipulation. You know. But that's not all it is. It's these people doing this black magic and then also creating the lie or the edited version or whatever this is. All right. Virtually. A disorder. It's a disorder that you guys would rather date her virtually. For somebody, you have an online relationship with this woman and you're just okay with it being that. For others of you, there's something else virtual that you're just okay with that, right? Like, what, really? I'm never going to touch her. I'm never going to be able to kiss her lips. I'm never going to be able to even to shake her hand or say thank you or something. Have coffee, have drinks, nothing. Everything's just going to be virtual. It's a binding spell. A binding spell is breaking. The ancient spells are poverty, betrayal, mental illness, suicide, and hatred. That's been spells being done on humanity on a whole. You're safe. Your ancestors want to keep you safe. You may be thinking to yourself, like, why is this happening? For the woman, you may be thinking like, why aren't they? They may be reaching out. Your ancestors may be blocking some messages because they know that these guys just aren't ready. They're ready for something, but I don't feel like it's ready for what you deserve. You're safe. Why is this here? What is this? You're safe from any kind of like illusion, right? So that means like your third eye is definitely activated where you can spot a phony. What is this? They don't want anybody coming towards you on some bullshit. So if your ancestors have to like fuck somebody up first, like if somebody's gonna try and like you could be real honest and being like, I just want this, that, and then somebody they can't. All they know is like mirage and facade and manipulation and gaslighting and creating something that's not true. So it's good, you know, if somebody should have reached out immediately, the fact that they're not means they're trying to construct something, and you don't want that in your life anyway, right? Like if you were just who you said you were, you would take that step immediately. But you obviously are trying to be something you're not, or you've always done this and maybe you don't realize it. Are you, you know, 'cause these are the types of guys that lie about their exes, you know, and say that they took everything in a divorce, and it's like, you're not divorced, and you didn't have anything, she did. Or somebody saying that, like, you know, I have to go rent a car because I don't have a car. You know, like, it feels like something there's a show that needs to be put on, or something needs to be staged, or else you would just immediately do it. Rehabilitation, thank you. Some of you guys need rehab because your addictions are so bad. For others of you, you just need, this woman is not to rehab you. Okay? Because there are some that feel like you can fix them. And that's not what you're created for, Divine Feminine, to just fix people like this. Some of them are actually gay, but they just want to be around you for some other reason. So if this is a relationship, you could have some dudes that know that they're gay, but they just, you know, there's an essence about you where they just want to be around you, in you, for some of you, you know, and, but they have no desire to respect it. Yeah, look. Now there's somebody else here, though. Look at this shit. This is like, motherfucker skipping. There's somebody else here who's like, yeah, it could be a Pisces, or I want to kill her. Yeah, they won't let those people near you. They will block messages. Ancestors will do that. They will block shit and it will never go through. There's some of them are actually typing shit and then they can't send it because they're better behind words than they are in person. It's the communication is a problem here too. Because I don't see a lot of it. The only communication that came out is the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and that's that. That's you. Everything else here is just like manipulation and fucking drinking and what else? Projection, like talking shit, lying on you. That's the only communication on the side of the males, is lying and manipulating and gaslighting. So I guess what they're saying on a whole is the women are evolving quicker than the men are when it comes to ascension and awakening. With expense, your ancestors are not going to let any of these guys do something, whatever this is, at your fucking expense, Divine Feminine. If they have this, there are people who are going to see just how protected you are. You're not a standard woman. You're special. And if there's somebody that's on some bullshit, you may even think that they mean well, but your ancestors, they know some shit that you don't, and they will fucking flatten somebody out like this right here. It could be death, or it just could be somebody falling ill so that they can't come towards you. They won't accept anybody throwing any shade. You know, these could be dudes that you think are actually for you, and when you don't know that they're talking shit on you, you call her whatever you want. That's the guy that you want. You want somebody that says, I don't care what you want somebody that's going to stand up and defend you. And you may not even realize that some of these guys are actually talking smack on you at the same time. They're playing both sides. They're afraid to actually say that they love you or they're in love with you because they're afraid of what these fucking so-called friends of theirs think. Some of these guys, they want to keep you as an option, and you are not an option. You are the only option, bitch, because of your worth. They want to keep like all these other chicks around just in case something don't work out. You're not a just in case type of bitch, Divine Feminine. So that's not going to fly. All right, so just know that this is happening, I guess, for you, you know, and not to you. You give me butterflies in my stomach. That's something that you can't deny. There's somebody here in particular that sees all of this, right? And is like, all right, so they're learning from the situation. I feel like I feel like they sit in the corner or they observe and they're watching all this transpire, and it's like taking notes, but mentally, like I see that they create this, right? This is how this makes her feel. You know what I mean? I see that this is clearly what she's saying that she wants. I see that, you know, she levels up to this point, or I see that these guys turn her off when they do this. Somebody's paying attention, but they're not letting anybody know. You know, why would you at this point? It's a shame that you can't even say how you feel about somebody without having people want to attack you. Like, in the world we're living in today, they'll kill you. It's crazy. But so when you finally do hook up with somebody, when you finally do, you two are going to have to, like, I mean, it's going to be like Hermit on 1,000. I don't feel like you're going to be able to go out much because you're going to have motherfuckers wanting to kill you too. Because the type of man that's going to have to be the equivalent to this type of woman is going to be just the same. Like, he's going to be that dude that all the women want. You know what I mean? That women would kill for, it feels like. And if the two of you get together, you may have to live in the sky, bitch. You may have to live on a yacht. You may have to live on water. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people on land that are going to be real heated about this shit. But it's going to happen if it's meant to. Anyway, we're not going nowhere. Love you. Philly out.